Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the comic book session. We are reading with the Man Bun YT on YouTube. Tonight, we're going to be reading Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, The Sleeping, Part 2 of 5. Part 2 of 5. Please, before we get into this, please hit that like button, hit that comment button, write some stuff in the comment, and always hit that subscribe button and make sure the bell is always lit so you know when I am posting new stuff, which is every single day. So let's get into this. Another Batman. One shattered city is one too many. Batman. A two-issue encounter. She's my twin soul, my dark side. The one, the guardian, or whatever he was, described when I first awoke here. Or so I thought. Now I'm beginning to wonder perhaps I'm her dark side. It's not easy picturing this girl as a force for evil. Oh, I don't know. She's a babe. Most babes are evil. Anyway, how can you be sure? I don't know, but I feel it or sense it. I've heard of that one. Some people get to this place and they just know where to go, how to avoid danger. Instinct, I suppose, or maybe a sixth sense. Don't have it when I got here. I was just wandering around trying to keep out of sight. Then I met Miriam, and she had it, so I sort of tagged along with her. I wouldn't have found the lake without her. What was it like? We arrived at night. The Sleeping, Part 2. The Sleeping, Part 2. This is The Sleeping. Batman, the Legends of the Dark Knight. The Sleeping, Part 2. We were both dead tired. We hadn't eaten in days, and we had a run-in with something, a gargoyle. We were able to beat it off with a tree branch and a sort of machete I made from a sharpened stone and some strong vine, but it took a lot out of us. That was just before we found what we were seeking, so we were in no shape to wrestle with any eater of souls. As it turned out, that wasn't a problem since he never showed up. The problem was the lake. The thing is huge. The thing is huge. It must be miles long with flames so high they seem to tear the sky to tatters. The heat coming off it is incredible. It's a wonder people don't go up in flames before they even reach it. Miriam said she was worried about the soul eater, that we should get while the getting was good. She seemed so casual about it, so calm. Before I knew it, it was out of my mouth. Ladies first. I didn't mean it, believe me. I was being sarcastic, but she took it the wrong way. I think she took it as a dare. Before I could stop her, she was up and running. There's a beats 40 yards or so, then you get to a ledge, a burning rock, a sort of stretch of red hot coals. That's where she faltered. She hesitated and one of her leather shoes ignited. God, it was a nightmare. She panicked and it seemed like the fire wanted her too. I just stood there while she struggled in circles, screaming, then fell into the lake. I never even got to say goodbye. After that, I lost my nerve. I was probably a year ago in this crazy place. Who knows? I still dream about it. Henry, it's possible she did it. Went through. She may be in bed with a good book right now. I hope so. Don't stop. That's just the lesson. Just keep moving and you'll be fine. Fine? Do I need to remind you that our object is a blast furnace? Do I have to remind you that it's the only way out of this limbo? Ugh. Easy, miss. Quite a lump there. That's my fault, I'm afraid. Easy, easy. Stop it, girl. You're among friends? I'm impressed where you learned to protect like that. You're an opera star? Oh, video idea. No, I just sing along with the records. Who are you? Oh, that's right. I guess I should introduce myself. I'm going to be ordering you around. Henry Sands, insulin shock. And this is Jeff Car Crash. I'm Mary McKellen and ice skating. No way, I'm afraid so. I know it's very dramatic. That's cool. I'm sorry about hitting you with that rock. I thought you were a monster. It's alright, I'm getting used to it. Miss McKellen, do you know who I am? What I am? Oh yes, we hear stories. Most doubt they're real, but you're the Batman. Call him Jeff, everybody does. Are you a professional? Sorry, ice skater. Oh Lord, no, what a thought. My sister was trying to show me and I went over backwards. That's all I remember. That's wild. So that accent was part of Ireland. That's wild. So that accent, what part of Ireland are you from? Look, I hate to spoil the mood, but there is a very real danger we're going to die if we don't get out of here. And getting out isn't likely to be easy. It isn't likely, period. It would take us a year to dig our way back through the tunnel cave-in unless you have superpowers I'm unaware of. You don't need superpowers to know that this water isn't stagnant. It must feed into a larger, free-flowing body where we might be able to swim out of here. Who says it isn't frozen? It's green. It's clear. It slows. For God's sake, it's probably radioactive. I haven't noticed any nuclear reactors in the neighborhood or splash. After you, Mr. Sands. This is hopeless. We're never going to find an opening, and even if we do, it'll probably be too small. There she goes again. Good Lord, what a body. Some kind of athlete. Even if the ice skating thing's a fable. Meaning, I've stretched the truth enough in my time to recognize someone else doing it. Mary is really reaching with that skating accent. Stork. Here she comes. I found it. Where? I'll show you. Alright, I'm going to reconnect her, Mary. Hold on to the end of this line. If I reach the other side or an air pocket, I'll tug twice. That'll mean come on. Got it? Yes. Aye, aye, Captain. That's a signal. Come on, Henry. After you. Yeah. Listen to me. Both of you. Some of these corpses floating below were drowning victims, but there are body parts too, and they're fresh. It's not the result of decomposition. We're gonna die. There's something here. I'm going on. If I don't signal in 3 minutes, get back the way we came fast. Try to dig your way out. Understood? Yes. Yeah, but be careful, Jeff. I always am. How long has it been? I'm not sure. 2 minutes or so? How long can anyone hold their... What was that? The line. I lost it. Was that the signal then? Oh shit. This fellow, this club traveler you speak of, sounds a tasty morsel, and it was good of you to come so far with the news. Our master would be touched by such filthy. My heartbeat sisters had he any emotions to stir, and he would doubtless grant the boon you ask were in need of more servants. But as you can see, he is not. That's it, Jeff. Cough it up. Cough it up. I'm okay now. Man, that was close. You had enough water in there to float the Titanic. Sure you're all right? Cough. Positive. Thanks for coming after me. I owe you both. Well, we didn't exactly come after you. Not exactly. We thought you signaled, you see. We assumed the coast was clear, so we just sort of, I see. But we did save your life, and that's the important thing. Let's not forget that. Certainly not. All right, where to next, east or west? Dial north beyond all that mist and fog lies a mountain, and inside that mountain, which is actually more like a volcano, the Lake of Fire. It's that near? You bet. That last little shortcut saved us about 2 weeks first, though. We have to cross the river of forgetfulness. Is it dangerous? It wasn't for me, and it's shallow, not more than a few feet at any point. Come on. What do you mean? Forgetfulness. If I told you, you wouldn't get it, Jeff. Hell, maybe it's just me. Miriam called is the river of night streaming. I think it takes people's different ways. In any case, the footing is sure, and like you said, it's the only way out. Bruce. Mom? Yes, darling, it's me. Hello, son. Darling, there isn't much time, but we want you to know. Want you to know how happy we are. We want you to know how happy we are, how proud, how very proud we are to say he's our son. He's our son. We love you, darling. I love you too. I miss you. May I take your order, sir? What? Nothing, thanks. It seems your parents are happy with the choices you made. I wish I could say the same. Mary. Yes, Bruce? Mary, your wife? That is, I'm the wife you would have known if you hadn't chose to become. That's our home when you graduated. You donated your inheritance to cancer research. We had a terrible road, but you were right. We've made our way. You wrote your first novel then. Now you're starting your 7th. Last year you got the Pulitzer for Howard's Window, but my favorite will always be the first one. We were living in a bedsit then, and the heater was always failing. I was serving tables and you were breaking your back working the docks. You come home so tired, your hands raw with rope burns, trying not to let them show. You were a good role model, since I was dead on my feet most days and could willingly have bent your ear with my complaints, and every night you write for an hour or so, as much as you could manage. Sometimes you fall asleep in the easy chair with a pen still in your hand. On those nights, I curl up on the couch beside you and dream of home. You called that book The Miller's Son, and you dedicated it to your parents. The children started coming then. There are 3 now. Our friends say the girls are the spit of me, but I think they all look more like you. Sure, Tom's your reflection. They're down on the beach, can you see? Alfred's keeping an eye on them. I couldn't hope for a better nanny. He loves them so. Mary, how did we meet? You were spending a summer at Cambridge studying Shakespeare history, so was I. We had nothing in common except that we both argued with Dons. Intercepting for you, politics for me. Home rule. That seemed so long ago, another lifetime. I think I fell in love with you. Despite myself, you were infuriating at times, but you were so charming. You were so at ease, so sure of what you wanted. I invited you that. You were calm and quiet and steady, everything I'm not. I should be furious with you, but all I can can muster is regret. You don't know the place and you don't know those children down there were me, but we were a family. You'll never know how lovely it was. How lovely it was might have been. Come on, guys. We better find some cover. I take it you had a similar visit, Mary. Yes, but it was reversed. In mine, you were the judge and jury. What did I say? You told me I should never have joined the Irish Republican Army. To be continued. This was a good one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be getting more of these comic books to read. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you very much.